Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip-hop and urban music from all around the world. Guys, we are back with our man Sidhu Moose Wala, and it's been a long time since we dropped a Sidhu cut. But guys, we've got a few weeks before the 2-year anniversary to the untimely and unfortunate death of our man Sidhu Moose Wala. And they do say that legends never die, so he will always be alive as long as we are here, listen to his music, remembering his name, people. And here at this channel, here at Urb'n Barz, I got into Sidhu a little bit later than a lot of people. I used to love listening to his Moosetape drops, and that's what got me into dealing and doing these reactions, people. Used to be so excited. So when he passed, that was a shock to me, people, an absolute shock. So guys, as we count down to the 2-year anniversary to this tragic passing of Sidhu Moose Wala, we're going to drop some tracks here and react to them, especially the ones that I didn't react to at the Moosetape at the time. And we will check it all the way down to countdown, people. So this track, guys, self-explanatory, GOAT. You know it. Let's go. I always loved those little piano chords that used to come on Sidhu's tracks, and you see, is that like a skid pad, etc. I've been on a few of those with cars down in the UK, people, high performance cars, people. Had days out, absolutely enjoyed that. So that's our man Sidhu, he loves it. It's got the high performance cars here, the Subarus or whatever, I'm not sure, but yeah, they're doing it, people. So
Sidhu Moose Wala. Aye.
Wazir Patar.
नी मैं हक दी कमाई विच गेड़े करदा नी मैं हक दी कमाई विच गेड़े करदा साले मजदे शरीक ने प्राउड मान दे.
I love those low notes on the pianos. They came down here with the left hand, those low notes, people. We got the high end notes and we got the low notes on the piano. But my man is saying he's out there in his top of the range cars, people, but he's earned it the right way. You know it, you know it. He's earned it the right way. You saw all those people just checking, and yeah, there it is. They're giving some dap. So Sidhu is absolutely popular no matter where he goes, people. No matter where he goes, he's as popular as anything, and he's cruising in a car earned with honest living. नी मैं हक दी कमाई विच गेड़े करदा साले मजदे शरीक ने प्राउड मान दे तेरे शहर दी पुलिस मैनू थी भी आखदी नी तेरे हुट देने मुंडे मैनू गोट मान दे. So there's also a disparity there, people, and there's also almost a dichotomy, isn't it? So what Sidhu's saying is everything he's earned and everything he's got, he's earned from an honest living. But some people on this left hand call Sidhu a fraud, but on the right hand they call this guy the greatest of all time. And this is what happens, people, when you become successful. It splits people. You can't please all the people all the time. So half the people will hate your name, but other people will praise you. Wow. And now he's saying the cops of your city call me a thief, but the boys from the hood hail me as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And it's really weird that, because you split the people. So on the one hand, they're saying, oh yeah, this guy's a hoodlum, this guy's a thief, this guy's a gangbanger, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But then he has respect in the streets, but he doesn't have respect from the higher ups. Guys, we got to play that again.
नी मैं हक दी कमाई विच गेड़े करदा नी मैं हक दी कमाई विच गेड़े करदा साले मजदे शरीक ने प्राउड मान दे तेरे शहर दी पुलिस मैनू थी भी आखदी
can hear the police sirens going in, so you can hear the lower notes of the piano. As he's talking about the cops calling him a fraud and a thief and this, that, and everything else, you can hear the police sirens going to the left and the right cans as well. Wow, this is good production. This beat sounds like something. Oh my goodness. It sounds so much like, and you've got the typical Sidhu signs there, but this beat sounds like something so much. I don't want to say, but oh my gosh, really? I love it. You've got the Dre flavors on this. You've got the Dre flavor on this. Absolutely the Dre flavor on this track, people. Trust me on that. I can hear it in the beat and I can hear it in the sounds. And even the bells going off of this track as well. I can hear it all. Trust me. So he's saying he's got a pack of murderers who are walking with him, but he goes, they've got diamonds for hearts, but just their deeds are bad. So maybe their actions aren't great, but inside them, their nature is good. And it's quite random he's there. Is that like an oil tank or something? I don't know why random that is, but it's just to say like the wealth, isn't it? And he's wearing an LA Lakers shirt there. You've got the traditional number, the 23. Wasn't that the number of, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name, Michael Jordan. But he was Chicago Bulls. So who's the 23 for the Lakers? I'm not so much into the old basketball balling people, but if you know, let me know in the comment section, people. Wow. So that's a rusty ship there. It must have been there for a long time. But at one point it must be worth a fortune. He says Jats would rather die than bow down. So if you know what a Jat is, people, let me know down here in the comments section. So we're talking gangster, G-Life, people. You see it there, he's got the gun silence going up there. The car's on the skid pad. Wow. All those higher notes on the synth, etc. They are what we used to rock within the early 90s, mid 90s, people, with that G-Funk, the G-Funk era. My God. I think just get yourself a Moog out. Get a Moog, get the high-end sound of the synth, get some Parliament, get some Funkadelic. Yeah, we're rocking, people. We're rocking. Nice, these vehicles. Hear the vocals. Ho, ho, ho. I call them Vokes, people. Just those human voices in the background. Incredible. So who are the Jats? Because what Sidhu's saying, he's foretold this from time. And he said, we're not here for a short time, we're here for a long time. And we are here to stay. We're not just a flash in the pan. So if you're going to put us down, you're going to have some resistance. We're going to be stepping back to you. So who are the Jats? I don't know, people. But Sidhu's talking about with a nail getting slammed in the wood, etc., etc. So as you see these pictures, but if you listen to what he's saying, he's giving you some fighting talk.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਬਾਤ ਛੋਟ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮੰਨਦੇ
And we got some hip hop cutting and scratching with the boys are in the hood. But that female voice reminds me, is it like Ofra Haza? I don't know whose voice that is, but from way back in the days when we had people like Rakim doing the do, we had voices like that coming in. And they just changed hip-hop, people. You see my man here, he's got planes, he's got trains, he's got automobiles. Really? Just joking, people. But have you ever seen that film, Planes, Trains, Automobiles? So, wow. My man is not short. And where is this? In some, looks like a desert kind of area. If you know where this is, let me know in the comment section. And he's there riding with the boys with his chapter, people. Which chapter? What chapter is this, people? Oh, he keeps his enemies closer than his friends. And now none of them are saying nothing. Listen, they ain't saying nothing. ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਣਦੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ They like to try out all these instruments, and I've heard a lot of these instruments from, you know, the artists in the 70s, people. They used to love these kind of instruments. I'm just trying to think what the guy's name is. He used to play that. Is that like a clavinet or something? Wow.
Wazir in the hood.
Boys are in the hood. Whoa.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਇਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਕ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਮਾਈ ਆਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਹਜੇ ਔਨ ਦਾ ਵੇ ਨੇ
ਛਾਤੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਛਾਤੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀ ਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ
So guys, that was from the Moosetape, and that was GOAT, GOAT. greatest of all time. And Sidhu was literally telling people, and he was laying it on the line, saying he ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. If you want some of that smoke, step up and get some. But yeah, it is what it is, people. That was really, really good. I heard so many different threads of music and forms there, people. It was really, really interesting. I like the way that they changed up and changed down a bit, with whether it's the vocals, Sidhu's voice, whether it's the female vocal that came in there as well, the different instrumentation they had on that track as well, how they reverse some of those B lines as well. And you heard some computer effects on the music as well. We had some bells and all sorts going on in there. It was really, really good. And it reminded me of a lot from the era of the G-Funk eras there as well. We had some tight beats there and some G-Funk. Yeah, Moog doing it, high-end sounds doing it, fantastic. And that was a track where our man Sidhu was talking about, he's about himself, Sidhu Moose Wala, but Jat, I don't know what the Jat means, or is that his own personal name? I don't know. So if you could let me know down here in the comment section. The other thing I was looking at was, where did they film this track? Where did they film it? Where? If you can tell me where it was filmed, I really want to know what that location was. It looked like it was somewhere out in like some desertous area, so I'm not sure where it was, but it was interesting to see they had all the vehicles, etc. They had the ship, tanker or whatever it was. I don't think it was a tanker, it was a ship, but it looked like it had been rusted for many, many years, so it obviously been there for a long time, people. They had an aeroplane out there, at least one aeroplane, big plane there, charter plane there, etc. But it is what it is, people. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. And our man Sidhu was just putting his flag in the sand, isn't it? Drawing a line and saying, well, if you're going to cross it, but you have to come past me. Keep your enemies, what is it? Like, keep your friends close, but your enemies even closer. You know, all those kind of things, people. But here it's the weekend. We love Sidhu Moose Wala. We're counting down to his 2nd anniversary of his tragic death. I'm going to try and play as many Sidhu Moose Wala tracks and react to as many as I can between now and then. Hope you guys enjoy me on the journey. A lot of these tracks I've never heard before at all. I might get one or two that I have seen before but not heard before, because I didn't have any of the lyrics at the time, but I'm trying to get these with subtitles so we can go into them a little bit more and understand them a bit more. But they're great with or without subtitles, people. It's Sidhu Moose Wala, one of the greatest to ever do it. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you look after yourselves, you look after each other. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel here at Urb'n Barz. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet here at Urb'n Barz, guys, please consider subscribing and following this journey all the way through for our man Sidhu Moose Wala. Guys, make sure you look after yourselves and look after each other. But more importantly than all of that, guys, make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys.